Aloha, welcome back to another episode with me, Roxelle. Again, I am on location. I have so much information I wanted to share with you. I get so inspired on these photo shoots that I get this flow of energy and I just want to talk. And this is now these segments allow me to talk behind the scenes, literally behind the scenes right now on location to all of you out there who are watching us from the forward. I want to bring you in to the behind the brand to see me in this natural element of wind and rain and sun and all of this, the good, the bad, the ugly, and really, really show you and speak to you what happens. And on this journey that I'm on, there's these ups and these downs. And what came to mind really that I wanted to put out today is this co-creation that's happening right in every moment. I see it, I experience it every day in my brand. Things fall into place. At times, my team, my audience, they may think that I'm some like creative in a way where I can like come up with these things and put it all together. And sometimes they're like, wow, that really worked awesome. How did you think that through? And how did you come up with that? Well, reality is I didn't. And I've learned to work I guess with the people around me, right? With the energy that shows up in my space every single day around me. And I've learned that it's this co-creation. It's co-creating with my team. It also, the day that they're having, what are they going through in their lives that they are showing up in this space? So today, for instance, on our photo shoot, right? I could have had this plan where we're getting this done, this shot. I don't care how you're feeling or what your energy level is like. I don't care if you're the photographer, you're the videographer, you are the model, you do your role and we get these shots done and we're done. That is not how we work when we are on shoot and on location. It's a very, very co-creative process. So when we're showing up, right, it's not a rush. I know that every shot we get is spreading energy to the audience who is receiving our photos, our video, all of this. If we are serving it to you on the other end with a bad energy in a way, right? If my photographer is having a bad day or my video girl, it's like, it is my job as a leader to gauge their energy to make sure that what's being produced, you hear the laughter in the background? That's my team. So proud. Anyways, to make sure that the model who is smiling on your photo is really, really smiling in a photo because we're serving that to you. We're saying, hey, this is us. This is our brand. And this is a real smile. The photographer who's sharing her art with you, the video that comes through, none of it, right? There are days, I'm not going to lie, where we have low energy. We come in, we're like, oh, we're tired. We're a little bit sad. We're women. We show up as women. And on those days, it takes a team in this co-creative process to support those who maybe don't have the energy on that day. And why do I do that as an owner, a founder, a leader? It's because, and I tell myself this all the time, it's because I want to live in a world where that exists. I want to be around people who, when I fall down, lift me up. And so how do I live in a world like that? Well, I have to model it. On the days where I have the energy to do just that, I do that. No strings attached, right? Like we continue giving. When I started my brand Fuse Hawaii, it was to model the Aloha spirit like throughout the world. I know growing up here in Hawaii, I have the privilege of sensing, enjoying this Aloha spirit. And how do I now give that? What is Aloha, right? For me growing up, it was to be able to give without like that expectation, I believe, to return, to receive back, right? It is this authentic give. And so that is how I run my brand, my team, and as much as possible. Again, ladies, anybody watching this, I have bad days. I'm not going to say I'm perfect. I'm not always Aloha, always, but I try to be. I try to be, and the times where I'm misaligned, I try to surround myself with these barriers or these people who can support and get me back on this path that I want to be on. Because some days we are not going to be the best versions of ourselves. So it is always important to surround yourself with people who see the best in you, even on your not so great days. And so if I could share anything with you today, it is that, yes, like we will not always be perfect, but it is our intention to always show up in our best versions of ourselves. And on the days where we're not doing the greatest, right? We surround ourselves with people who can see through that and just kind of hold us up for the moment. And then we do the same for them when we're able to. And that's what this community that I've built is about. If that gets through or not to my audience and the world around me, that's not in my control. But so far, I've seen really great transformations in this process, which gives me this energy to show up in this confident way, because it's a co-creative process, right? If I didn't see the results, if I don't get the feedback from my customers, my team that's positive, I wouldn't have this energy to give back to you, right? And so it's this recycling of really positive energy. When I get good results, I'm able to give it back to you. And it's always about that paying it forward, that aloha worldwide. I still hear laughter in the background. I'm looking at our shoot take place, and that makes me really happy, and so happy to be able to share this with all of you as well. So aloha, thank you for being here. Thank you for jumping in again with Behind the Brand, Behind the Bikini with me, Roxelle. I can't even express how grateful I am every day to be able to do this. So aloha, bye.